another episode of Everyday People, Everyday Conversations. I am one of your co-hosts, Tiffany Collins.
And I am Tiffany Tiffco Joseph, and I am one of your hosts tonight, baby.
I am another one of your hosts. My name is Anika Roseboro, better known as Nika Rika.
Right.
All right.
Hey, what's happening? I'm Sean Owens, holding it down for all the bros and the men out there. But y'all can call me VO.
So once again, thank y'all again for tuning in to the Epic Live Talk Show on today. We also have two special guests with us who have joined us on today. We have Miss Shade Edwards. And we also have Mr. TYRON Perry, who have also joined us on today. And we're gonna, we always do ladies first. Mm-hmm. So Miss Shade Edwards, if we can go ahead and have you introduce yourself and to just tell us some things about yourself, please.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to do that. I wrote that whole page for Vashawn. I still got I'm not good at that. That's why I gave it to y'all.
But we can't do all the talking, Shay. Come on now.
That's okay. We'll just ask you a few questions then.
Hello, Epic viewers. My name is Shade Edwards, and I am a writer, director, amongst a lot of other things. But I'll answer questions when they ask me the questions.
Yeah, you don't have to be shy. Shade's really not that shy guy.
Oh, she's not.
Oh, man.
Okay.
When it comes to the scripts, yeah, I can get into those, but my life, I've always tried to keep that private.
Well, we definitely understand. So looking at your bio here, looks like you are definitely a family person. You're very family oriented, and you are a military you moved around a lot due to your father being in the military. Tell us what that was about.
Well, at that time, I was younger, but I knew that I was in different places because I was told, hey, we're going here, we're moving there. So had to, acclimate myself to the situation. But it was a learning experience for sure.
All right.
Okay. Right here, I understand that you established Step to Express production in 2008, but didn't start really writing until 2010. So can you tell us about your production company?
Well, I established in 2006. Maybe that was a typo, but it was in 2006. But I didn't start writing exactly till about 2010.
Okay.
When I came up with that production, I didn't know where that was going. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just in this seminar, and they were like helping people start companies and DBAs. And I'm like, okay, why am I in here? At that time, I didn't have no money, no nothing, no vision, no nothing, but I stayed. And I said, well, I'm going to just come up with my company at that time. And it was Step to Express Production. Got my DBA behind it. And then in 2010, like I said, that's when I started writing my first script, which I sent that movie into the Austin Film Festival. And it went pretty far, but then I stopped writing because, life took over and, I didn't have time to write. But I started that in 2006.
Congratulations.
Awesome. Congratulations to you. So as a fellow producer myself, tell me what was the inspiration behind it all? Like, I know, so you established it in 2006 and then you really got into it in 2010. What was the whole, what was going through your mind in 2006 when you wanted to establish the production?
I didn't know. After I came up with the name, that's when I started to develop things around it. That's the way I do my productions, my movies or anything. I'll come up with a name and then I'm like, that's awesome. Then I will write around that. So with Step to Express Productions, I just started to just really thinking of, okay, what can I do with this? And I just started writing. I was actually at a job at that time. And I just started writing a movie. And I brought a couple people on, but they didn't stay. But I completed that project. And like I said, I sent that to the Austin Film Festival.
Okay. Awesome. I love it.
Shade is a bad, bad lady.
Come on now.
So we want, in summation, we have your motto. And your motto here, you say, pounce on every opportunity. I love that. And tell me what gave you the reasoning behind pounce on every opportunity?
Now that right there, I wanted to throw that in there because that's something that that's a brand that I'm coming out with. It should have been already out, but I made a mistake in when I did my trademark.
Uh-huh.
Um, when I went to, I was on the last steps to get my registration. Let me put that out there. I was on my last steps, and they sent me back the photo that I sent them, and I realized it was the wrong color photo. And so I was like, "Can I just make a change? It's just a color. It's no fonts, no size, no nothing." It's like, no, it's actually going to be like a material change or something like that, and I had to start all over. So had to pay another 250, and I'm going through the process again. It should be um, around October when I'll get my notification back from them.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
good. That's
okay.
good.
But
Uh,
I came up with that because I want everybody to pounce on every opportunity possible because you never know when you're going to get that again.
Come on.
You don't
absolutely.
I love
you don't have to be ready for it. You don't have to have the money for it because if you wait on those things, you will never get nothing done.
You're absolutely
Absolutely.
right.
So what we like to know is if anybody want to follow you and see some of your productions, or can you let the audience know where they can reach you?
Well, right now I have someone working on a website for Step to Express Productions. Something I should have been did, but I just wanted to write. I didn't think about all these other avenues that I was going to need to have. So right
Yeah.
now I'm gonna have somebody that's currently working on the website, or they can just go to Step to Express Productions on Facebook.
Okay.
Um, they can go to the sitcom that was just premiered, Mixed Nuts. They can go to that Facebook page, um, and real soon they can go on platforms. I don't know which ones yet, but streaming platforms to actually see Mixed Nuts and my movie that I wrote back in 2020. They'll be able to see those as well.
Awesome,
Okay.
awesome.
And before we move on to Tyron, say I just want you to speak about Mixed Nuts, the production before we move on, because this was a very good sitcom, and most of the people don't know out there I'm one of the co-producers with Shade and Tyron.
All
Okay.
All
right.
right, come on,
Awesome.
producer. Come
Yeah,
on.
dog.
Come on.
But she fires me like every other day.
Good evening.
You
This is
know.
a whole panel of black excellence that y'all witnessing right now.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
But Shay, before we move on to Tyron, I want you to just tell the audience about Mixed Nuts.
Ooh, what do you want to know? Mixed Nuts. Oh man, that took almost 3 years to complete. I wanted to give up more than once because people don't realize it's when it's all on you that you have to be able to conduct yourself professionally, but you still have to be the leader of that group.
Yeah.
Somebody has to lead. It was my project. I had to lead. It was my vision. You had to do what I needed for you to do for me to see it come to life. Um, Dealing with different personalities, dealing with different people's schedules. Um, I know I did the best that I could with that project. It's not perfect by any stretch, but for what I was given, it came out really good, and I can't wait for it to come out. But I have to be patient.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
And one last thing before we move on. So I understand that you're trying to organize something else in the next month or so. Tell us about that.
Yeah, that is the Circle of Acts games and picnic. That's going to be Sunday, August the 13th.
Okay.
And I just in this time, as far as production and me reaching out doing casting calls and things of that nature, I noticed that a lot of us are separate. You know, we love the same art, you know, and I just wanted to bring directors, writers, actors, actresses together for a day of fun, get to meet people. They can meet me. So when I do put my casting calls out there, they'll know, oh, okay, I met her, you know, and so forth. So that's what that's about.
And how can
Awesome.
people get tickets?
No, it's free. It's at the park. We will be there will be a co-ed volleyball game, a co-ed softball game, and then an obstacle course. So we're looking for people to get their teams together. If you know somebody who wants to be a captain, get your teams together, you can reach out to myself, Vashawn, Derek Parsi, or Tyron Perry for more information. But yeah, and we have snacks, and we're just trying to have a good time.
Well, I'll go on record to say, I'm not really an athletic person, but hey, you need a volunteer to help you behind the scenes. I ain't finna get out there and play no kickball or nothing like that. But you need some helping hands in another capacity. Let me know.
Always. Look, if y'all don't mind, if I could take another minute or two. Also,
Yes.
just want your audience to know, because I've done a lot for the city of Houston, and to bring, how can I say, back in 2016, I think 2016, I started my first annual Chicago Stepping event here in Houston, and it was called HOF, Honoring Our Fallen. And so with that event, people from everywhere came to Houston. I flew people in, DJs, instructors. I paid for their rooms. The whole weekend, the food was free. And so you would just come out and do Chicago Stepping, the whole weekend. One of those years I did Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I did that for 4 years. And it's something that I didn't have any sponsors. Everything comes out my pocket. And that's not the point. The point is that I've been in the game doing things for Houston for a long time. And I'm still pushing to, find my footing and my following.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, Shade.
You're welcome.
Now we have Mr. Tyron Perry with us. Once again, sir, we want to thank
Mr.
you for taking the time to talk to us. And please go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us something about yourself as well.
How you doing? My name is Tyron Perry. I think I've been acting full time now for probably 6 years. Can y'all hear me?
It's very low, but we
So
can
you got
hear
to come up,
If
come
you
up a
speak
little
up
closer.
Oh, let me bring it up.
Okay.
Don't be acting shy.
Let me adjust it. All right, so my name is Tyron Perry. I think I've been acting for almost 6 years now. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 6 years now. I work with Shay on 3 different projects. So I know Shay very well. She's a very great producer, director, writer. And, I just really appreciate her giving me the opportunity to even grow in the field that I really enjoy being in. And I'm proud to be in at this time. So, it's pretty much a little bit about me. I always have to tell people, I have a twin. So if you see me and I don't speak to you, that's not me. So I always got to put that out there.
So are y'all identical twins?
Yeah, we're identical.
So
Yeah,
are
they
y'all
fooled
both
me.
into the acting industry?
No. My brother, he's a pastor. Well, he's a preacher.
Okay.
But Shay did give him an opportunity to be in the movie, so we did something together.
But he was in the play that we were in
Oh,
together.
that's right. He was in a play as well. I forgot about that. Yeah,
He acted.
Yeah, the final hours of a dead church.
correct.
He was the devil, my opponent, and I did not.
I remember.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
So we as we understand, all of us here are thespian writers, producers, and directors up here. So we are not new to the acting community. And so I just like to ask, when you as an actor, it's great to do other things besides acting. Understanding the whole thing about theater. And from my understanding, you do other things besides acting. Can you expound on those things?
Oh yes. I could say like when I first got into acting, I actually was a PA. So I
Okay.
was behind the scenes. So it was one movie I actually had an opportunity to work the camera. So now I know how the camera work. The casting, the what I'm trying to say, how to be creative with
Makeup?
say it again.
Did you do makeup too?
Oh no, I don't do that. I mean, ooh,
Tyron like, no way.
no. But I can say I did my own makeup in one movie. I made myself look like an old man. So I guess you can say that I do a little makeup.
Oh, okay. I see, Tyron, that you also had a career in music. Tell us something about that.
Oh yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
so when we first moved to Houston, it was me, my brother, and a really good friend of ours,
Mhm.
and we started rapping back in the early '90s. So we actually had opportunity to meet a lot of celebrities then. So we met a lot of the Houston rappers, and sometimes we had the opportunity to meet different rappers from different um, cities and states. Like we had an opportunity to be around a guy who was working with P Diddy at the time.
Oh, okay.
We had the opportunity to meet the guys that was on Fubu first record label. So we actually enjoyed it, but it wasn't for us because evidently we didn't make it. So we,
Hey, I
so
want to know. I want to hear a freestyle.
my
Don't
freestyle is not clean. I can't say that on the radio.
hey man, you can do whatever on Epic. Anything goes. Any words are welcome on Epic.
Hey, it's everyday people, everyday conversation.
If you underage, you shouldn't be anyway. Go to
Oh,
bed.
boy.
Hey man,
I know. I like I had one. I like the lyrics so much they was like, nah, that's too much cussing in that.
so let me ask you, Ty, you modeled before, right?
Say it again.
You modeled before, right?
Oh yes, yeah. I forgot all about that. I used to um
So are you
be
still
with a modeling agency out of Dallas. So with the modeling agency, I had the opportunity to be in 5 different modeling magazines.
Oh,
that's
So
what's up? Mr.
yeah,
yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Well, thank
Man.
you so much for sharing that with our audience today. We like to know if you are open to for auditions and to act and to do all the things that you love to do. And if somebody wanted to reach you or contact you after this show, where could they contact you?
Facebook page Tyron Perry.
Okay.
But they gotta remember it's two of us, so you gotta distinguish which one is me and which one is not.
You're the one without the E.
Without the E. TYRON. Yes.
So I have this question: do people ask you, are you kin to Tyler Perry?
Every time. We still don't know if it's true or not. Like some of our relatives had opportunity to talk with him, but we still don't know because he's from the city where a lot of our relatives are
Okay.
currently still living at.
Okay.
So I hope.
Nisi wrote Tyron that you are a great actor. Keep up the good work. Our last project together was my stage play All Eyes on Me, and last year you were a part of her modeling casting call.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, there are people looking at you, boy. People
Uh-huh.
seeing you on our
Tyron done forgot about his whole life,
at 7
bro.
o'clock. Excuse me.
Tyron done forgot about his whole life.
I
Right?
know. It was like it's so much going on. Then I just got with an agency.
Okay.
So
Oh,
I've
agent.
been doing
Oh,
yeah. So I've been doing a lot of um casting calls, and I just did my second commercial. I just did it this weekend.
come on.
Oh,
So
awesome.
yeah, I was happy about that. So it's a lot of work. So my brain be out of there. Plus, I'm self-employed, so I have my own business. So putting all that together, and sometimes I forget to put stuff on my calendar, and my brain be out of there.
Yeah.
So
Let
I'm trying to get better with that.
let the people know about your business.
Yeah, so if you can see it, actually Shay made this shirt for me. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's TIE massage.
What does that stand for?
So it stands for therapeutic innovation and etc.
Come on.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
So yeah, it's I've been a massage therapist for 20 years.
Okay.
Oh,
And I finally started my own business 3 years ago, going on 3 years ago.
okay.
And
So what about
slowly but surely, it just takes time, but it's really starting to profit for me. So I'm really blessed to have this opportunity to do so.
I'm
And by
happy.
me having my own business, I'm able to actually do a little bit more acting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I have a question for you, Tyron. Do you have couples therapy where two people can come and get maybe a couple come and get a massage? Because I'd be interested in getting that.
I do. I have somebody that I'm working with now. I just try to tell people you have to let me know ahead of time because we have to get our schedules to work together.
Okay.
Okay.
So, but yes, I will be providing couple therapy.
Okay.
We're
Well,
gonna
I'll be
have to send you some
contacting you.
business.
I'll contact you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, all right, we're gonna move on to our hot topics, and Miss Tiffany Joseph is going to bring it on in for us.
Come on,
Yes,
Tiffany.
yes,
All
yes.
right.
always.
Y'all know I am Tiffany Tifco Joseph, y'all, and I love to bring y'all some nuggets and to
Yes.
get it and talk about it. Talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
We're not scared, are we?
We ain't never scared.
Drum roll,
We ain't
please.
never scared.
Drum roll.
Ever.
So thank our guest today, and you guys are welcome to chime in and help us keep this conversation going. Today, you are everyday people in everyday conversation. Hopefully, you'll continue to come with us every Monday at 7. So this is my topic today. So I've been looking at this. This is on Instagram what I saw, and it was about transgender women and cis women.
Mhm.
So do y'all know what I'm talking about? That do y'all know what I'm talking about?
I've kind of heard something, but I don't know the details about it.
Okay, so transgender women, that's a male,
Of course, yeah.
wanting to be a woman
Mhm.
or feeling like they're a woman. Then the cis woman is, how do y'all feel about that title that they gave to women just being women?
Mhm.
They call us cis women. I personally don't
Oh,
like
man.
being called cis woman. I just want to be called a woman.
I'm just a woman. I
Yeah.
was born a woman with all the right body parts. I was
Yeah.
born a woman.
So what happened was Jess Hilarious, if all y'all know about Jess Hilarious, she's a very funny comedian.
Yeah.
And she had a rebuttal to a transgender woman saying that just because women have periods, we are not the gatekeepers of periods and all that. And just because some women can have babies, if that's the case, which make us real women, what about the women that never had periods or the women that never could have babies? Does that make them less of a woman?
Absolutely
So
not. No.
What does cis mean? What are they saying about that?
that's
Cis.
like original woman. We're original woman. I think the title, to me,
That's funny.
it's almost like trying to confuse people. Now, this is just my opinion. To giving a trans woman and a cis woman, like know that we're both women, but in different branches. But no, we're just
Literally.
women.
Listen.
You're a trans woman. I am a woman.
Listen, when you
Literally.
start changing around the English language, you know what? Here's my thing. You have a right to be considered whatever you want to be considered. But here's the thing. When you change the English language, that's where I draw the line. So with this, they got these pronouns, they, them, his, and him. Listen, I don't change the English language on me. You are who you are. And if it doesn't make sense in the English language, don't expect for me to refer to you that way. You are changing the way things are supposed to be. That's just my opinion. But if you want to be considered a transgender, by all means, but do not expect for everybody else to, I guess, cater to that. Like you walk in your own right, and I walk in my own right. You don't have to cater to me, and I don't have to cater to you.
Yeah, don't force people.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, like, I don't have a problem with it.
yeah,
It's cool. Do you?
Like
But don't
Bobby say,
force. I hate when they force it upon people.
yeah.
And a lot of women
Yeah.
are feeling like, and y'all can chime in if y'all listen, that their rights are being taken as a woman. Who is standing up for the original woman? And it's
Woman.
like everybody's catering to, you know,
Yeah.
the rights of a transgender woman versus, the real woman who, I don't want to share my bathroom with transgender women.
Yeah, I don't. It's like you're tampering with the naturality of things. It's like, okay, if that's what you want to be, then be that. But at the end of the day, I don't have to accept it, and you don't have to accept my views. But don't try to. I feel like the media in the world is trying to shove down all of this unnatural stuff. And again, this is my perspective. So, in my perspective, is it's unnatural, and I don't have to accept it. I respect whoever is in that realm, but I don't
Right.
have to accept like what you're throwing in my face. Like, no, you are who you are. If you were born with a penis, you are a man. If you were born with a vagina, you are a woman. And there's nothing in the world
Amen.
that you can do to change that. Period.
That's crazy. I just had that discussion with somebody. I said, it's mostly just men. Because I said I've never seen a lesbian woman go in a men's bathroom.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't understand that.
And my thing of it is I know some beautiful transgender people, beautiful transgender people, and but I just understand this. They have their own category. Your category is trans. You're not a woman. So respect the woman, respect the man, and we will respect you as transgender woman. If
Mm-hmm.
you want a separate a restroom, then by all means, let's make a unisex bathroom. We need three.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly, we do.
Yeah, it's like you want to cater, but then you want to cater to a certain extent. Now, if you're gonna
Yeah.
cater, then let's
Somebody
cater
wrote a
all the
whole
way. Wait, we
paragraph.
got a comment, y'all.
Somebody wrote a whole book.
LaRonda Shante Moses says,
Uh-huh.
me personally don't agree with any of that dumb shit because in my field of work, we can't go by helium day or whatever. We need to know specifically if you are a male or female and things with people changing their outer sex appearance. Now you're messing with God and nothing good is going to come out of this. You cannot compare a transgender person to original sex. My body part is all natural from birth. You brought your parts, so comparison and for you to think that it is difficult to get used to call. So Christabel, it is difficult to get used to calling people their new pronouns, but I don't sit right with being called cis women. I'm just a
Who?
woman and everyone else can be whatever or whoever they want to be. Like not my beans, not my chili. I know that's right.
Right, it's your prerogative.
Mhm.
That's what I be saying.
Yeah,
It's
I
my
don't. I don't want to.
prerogative.
I don't
Yeah.
want to be called a cis woman. I don't want to.
Right.
And the thing of it is, and so sometimes a lot of people saying that trans women, that we as women, the transgender women are saying that we are saying that they're copying us and want to be us. But then the
Mm-hmm.
transgender women are saying that we are copying and want to be them because of how we making our face, putting extra makeup on. I can agree with that in a certain, women are getting confused with transgender women because we overdoing it. We are women. We don't have to overdo it.
Yeah.
I mean, transgender women are great at illusions, and with their makeup, change the way they look
Yeah.
totally and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. And now you can't tell who's trans and who's not. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
to their defense, we are in a certain degree copying them.
Yes.
So I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just to
Rhonda
me.
said, we
Give
don't,
birth. That's all I'm gonna say.
she said, we have to be just as loud as they are.
Yeah.
Give birth. Give birth. Do that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because I mean,
birth.
to me, it's like
Oh
it's like
no,
they're
don't want
trying
to
to
do
like
that.
shove their agenda down our throats, but it's like,
Right.
okay, listen, do you? Why does doing you have to be shoved down my throat?
Mm-hmm.
Just do who you. I mean, just be who you are. That's the problem I have. I don't have no problem with you doing you, but I just feel like the media. It's like they want to make me feel odd for being, I guess, quote unquote, normal
Or happy
or
to be a
happy.
woman.
Yeah, to be just who I am. They want to make it like not normal. No, 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 no. You be you, I be me, and I'm not gonna shove me down your throat, and don't shove you down my throat.
And like I said before, transgender women, they have a category.
Yeah,
And they have their own beautiful category. Be in your category, but don't take ours. We are
yeah.
women, you a trans woman. And that's just the bottom line.
That's
That's
just
it.
What you got to say
Like
about
I,
Man, I like
I
it.
hear, but I heard a lot of women that was on the side with that. Like they cheer for that for to be equal with these transgenders. And I was having a discussion with this one girl, and we was talking about sports and men playing in women's sports. And I'm like, well, do you think that's fair? And she was like, yeah, I think it's fair. I said, well, hold on. I said, so just to make an example, if you was in a boxing ring and Mike Tyson put a wig on, would you want to fight Mike Tyson?
no?
Oh
She
man,
kind of hesitate on that, but I'm like, it's the same thing.
same
yeah.
thing. Yeah, yeah,
You know that
Yeah.
men are physically
Stronger.
stronger than women.
yes,
Exactly.
So,
Most
like
men.
I said, and I keep going back to this, they have a category, stay in their lane so we won't keep bumping into each other. If you're a transgender woman, then compete with transgender women only.
yeah,
It's a
Right.
group of athletes that can do that. And that's
mhm,
enough of an audience that want to see that.
yeah,
And
Right.
So,
that's just that.
so they think they expected to make just as much money as the men be making in the NBA.
Who?
Women.
the
Sports.
transgender women.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I never heard anything if they
No, I think Tyra mentioned about because I heard bits and pieces about like the women W NBA trying want to make as much money as the men.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
they've been trying to
they,
do that for many
they-
years.
Going on about that.
it's a huge difference between
Yeah.
every.
Yeah.
I think
That's
Tyra
why they going to Russia.
women want to compete in women fields with women as a woman.
Mhm.
That's no comparison.
Like
There's
Jawan.
no. They
So
had the women
swim. Would you
the
want
women's soccer league.
what's the Kardashians' daddy name?
Bruce Jenner.
Bruce Jenner. Would you want to go race with?
Oh, well, that
run with-
ain't his name no more. What his
I
name
mean,
now?
he's a
Caitlyn.
Caitlyn, yeah.
Caitlyn Jenner. Just because he Caitlyn,
Yeah.
you're not gonna win.
So when they were talking about that, they was talking about the women's soccer league because they was complaining about how that the men were getting paid more than them.
Right.
So what they did was got some 15-year-olds to compete against the ladies, and the 15-year-old boys beat the ladies. And they were trying to tell them it's not that y'all can't compete against them, y'all just have to sell tickets because we can't compare y'all to men because it's a disadvantage.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah.
But it's like stop comparing like what the men doing and what they not doing. It's the tickets.
Mhm.
You got to fill the seats up.
Just like with playing.
Yes.
Tickets, you have to fill those seats.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. And what do we have to do?
Absolutely. Well, we're gonna go ahead and hop into our main topic, which is women being negative towards each other. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I should have brought some popcorn so I could just sit back and listen to y'all three.
Oh no!
No, we
Oh no!
need
No!
you.
No!
You
We
chiming
most
in, brother.
definitely
I know I'm gonna
need your-
chime in, but I know y'all got some stories. No.
So okay. So when we came up with this topic, obviously, we probably each have our own stories of our own experiences and when we've experienced women being negative towards each other. But let me put a light on some positivity. So I just competed in a national pageant this past week.
Mhm.
And when I tell you, like, it was all women, okay, and it was nothing but positivity. It was women from all over the country. And that was a great experience for me, just seeing women of all nationalities come together, although we're all competing for that one title. But it was like still sisterly love. It's like, yeah, in the back of my mind, I'm competing with you, but at the same time, you still my sister. We need more of that. Yeah, we all may have like a common goal, but at the end of the day, when we walk away from whatever the results may be, the love should still be there. There should be no underlying hate, and it should be no underlying turmoil or envy or nothing like that, because women should learn to just embrace each other.
Mhm.
Period.
Mhm. And what's for you is for you.
Yes.
And we
Yeah.
don't all understand that. But I understand that whenever some testosterone in the room, women will listen to men. I don't care how wrong and how much wrong they do to them.
Mm-hmm.
They just they end. They all the way in.
Yep.
They ready to work and serve. But when it comes down to all women or women doing something together, it's catty. Nobody can tell the woman what to do. Everybody want to be the boss. Everybody want to compete. You don't want to share. Sharing your ideas and sharing help with another woman or somebody that's trying to do something, even in your field, is nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, because if God gave it to you, you're gonna do and excel in it no matter what.
Right.
But pass the nuggets, be helpful, and being helpful could never be nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely.
Right.
We all just need to just learn to just kind of come together and just vibe. It's like, I don't know, it's like a stigma, just like we automatically look at other women, and it don't matter what it could be. It could be competition, it could be at the workplace, it could be just whatever. It's like we automatically just, something in us is like always wanting to compete with the same sex. It's like, oh, I'm prettier than her. Oh, she bigger than me. My butt bigger than hers. Her hair long. It's always something like inwardly where you always want to compare yourself to that other woman. No, find something that y'all can like have in common instead of always trying to compete
and collaborate.
Collaborate. Man, listen.
Like,
prime example, I know Vashawn is the only guy that's on this panel, but all three of us in this industry, we all like have a powerhouse here. Like, we're all on this epic show right now. Like, we're all co-hosts. This is Anika's vision, so this is her baby. Tiffany has her baby. I have my baby, but guess what? We all work together in other things to some capacity to support each other. We don't compete with each other.
Absolutely
It's
not.
all love.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure that out, because I've been to so many events and helped out and took things and contributed, but it wasn't in return whenever I did something.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
but,
sad.
but it never stopped me. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, but that's why I try to put some things out sometime to remind people, look, I supported you. you know, and it's like you still have people inviting me to their events when you've never came to my events. Stop inviting me.
You better
Exactly.
talk about it, girl.
Fair
Oh, you
point.
better talk.
That's
I can't-
it.
Listen, I am. Anybody will tell you that I am probably one of the most supportive people here in Houston, and I take it. Hey, call me petty. I absolutely take it personal when you do not support me, and I've been supporting you.
And you
I
got
take
my inbox.
yes. Somebody come do no, baby. I done had 4 shows,
Uh-huh.
and you ain't even. Okay, you may not have been able to come, but you ain't donated a ticket. You ain't shared a
There's
post.
other ways
You ain't
can
did nothing.
support
Right.
besides come out.
Yeah.
You can support monetarily or anything.
Yeah.
We have to learn to support each other and not
Support.
bring each other down.
And that's a good point you made right there, Nika. That's the key
Yes.
point. And that's getting behind other women and pushing them up.
Exactly.
You know, if it's a group, I mean, women are so powerful now. We're so powerful. And the reason why none of us could reach our heights is because we will not get behind each other and help and
Knocking
push.
Knocking each other down,
We
right?
need one another.
Yes.
I need you, Tiffany. I
Yes.
need you, Nick. I need you. I need you to
Yes.
soar. I need you to survive. I need you. And I'm not afraid to say that I need you. I
Yep.
need you and not just like you said, ticket sales or stuff. I need you to promote. I need for you to put a good word.
Right.
I need for you to have an ear out for something that may help me or something that I may need.
Yes.
You know,
Right.
If you're not offering people money, a lot of times they don't want to help. I'm like, everybody got to start somewhere. I mean,
Yes.
I'm not asking you to go way beyond out of what I would do for you. It's just the little things. Like Tiffany said, you need somebody to help behind the scenes or not on the field. I appreciate that, but it's like people always want some money. Come on.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there, to be able to distribute money to people. It's not like I'm making any.
Right.
If you don't help me do it, we not gonna rise. We never gonna rise as Black people.
And that's funny that you said that, Shay, because the other day my son is trying to learn how to play the piano, and he was like, Mom, I don't understand why people who know how to do something, they just won't help other people. Why they always got to charge? I told him it's a money hungry world, because it is.
And not only that, not only is it a money hungry world, but people are scared if they help you that you're gonna supersede them.
I was just about to say
That you're gonna
exactly.
That's the main reason.
Yeah.
That's more so like money, but I feel like people are intimidated if they show you something. Oh, they're gonna go and do better than me when I show them.
That just irritates me. You shouldn't be like
Yeah.
that. Just help if you're doing something and I got the contacts or whatever to help you. I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna be, Tiffany, I can't tell her because she's gonna pass me. I can't let her.
Yes.
But if you ever thought about
your mindset.
But if you ever thought about if you get behind somebody and they soar and they make it, how they can
bringing you with them.
They can bring you up too.
A lot of people don't.
Right.
A lot of people might not want to do that because they jealous.
Jealousy.
Yeah.
And trust.
Jealousy.
We have
Jealousy
a few
is
comments here,
number
y'all, that we
one
kind of skipped
reason.
over. So we have Niecy Dobbins. Jealousy is real. A lot of women be in competition, and it's nonsense. We are all bosses in our own way.
We all are.
And then we have Deborah Lee. Unfortunately, women are overbearing and too protective, which can be construed as jealousy. I try to support other women most of the time. I love empowering women and men, but for sure, I don't get the same support from certain ones. Even when you support them, that will not stop me from supporting others. Money is needed, but it is also the root of evil. All right, absolutely. All of that. Yes.
Yes.
So as women, like even when we try to come together and get in little groups and stuff like that, it gets so petty and it's all stemmed behind nobody want to give nothing. They want their fists to be closed. But in order to get, you got to open your hand to give.
Yeah.
So, and the thing of it is when you're doing something from your heart, then you won't be so mad when it don't come back the way you want it to come from them, because you did it from your heart.
Yeah.
And we have to be genuine sometimes to go out and help people because we just want to help and be helpful people.
Right,
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. And then so here's another issue that I see more often than I wish I didn't. So the older generation, like of women, let's say, because again, y'all know I'm the baby, okay? Everybody, if you've been watching this, y'all know I'm the baby up here.
That's our
So,
baby.
so put it like this. So women like Anika and Tiffany's age or whatnot, I think it's a shame if they older than me, but then they look at me and they see I'm trying to make it, or I'm trying to build something up from the ground. If they don't reach out and help me, knowing that they have the experience, they've been in the game.
Mhm.
I think it's a shame that like the older people don't want to reach out to the younger ones that's trying to do it. Instead, y'all look at people like us as competition.
You're right. That's wrong.
I think, to me, I can't see myself being that I'm a playwright and I see somebody that's like 15, 16, or maybe in their early 20s, and I see that they, they trying to do their thing. No, I'm gonna be like, baby, what you need? Let me know what you need. Hey, come, hey, you need help with that? No, I got you, because I've been there, done that. I don't look at people that's 15, 20 years younger than me as competition. I want to help them get to where I am, and hey, pass me up.
Right.
So that's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
Talk down on
Right.
You don't have what they have, but you're not there yet.
You're supposed to pass. If you're younger than me, you are supposed to pass me up. And if you're older than me, I'm supposed to pass you up. That is how it was designed. You're not supposed to just hold the torch and just keep it for yourself. No, pass the torch. Pass it.
Yeah, everything is supposed to be a blueprint.
I think it's all jealousy.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't physically know, but women do have a lot of emotions. I think that has something to do with it also. They get too emotionally tied to situations. Like, I got to be better than this person, or I got to make sure that I beat her down to make me look good.
But then again, when people help you,
yeah,
by all means, there are some women that are out here giving and lending a hand. Give credit where credit is due. If somebody helping you and stuff like that, you give credit where credit is due. You'll be surprised what a compliment, a shout out will do and stuff like that. Don't try to take credit for
when you didn't do
when
it
you
yourself.
know you didn't, somebody help you. And you pay homage. We pay homage to those who came before us and paved the way. They call the goats. They call
Right.
they call those, and give them, pay homage to those. Don't just take.
Absolutely.
Help. Help, and that's how you, like you said, Tiffany, things go. And I just want for women to do better with women, and watch how far we go, ladies.
Absolutely. And just like, Tiff was also saying, it's like, okay, so on the flip side, I was saying about, the older generation reaching out to helping the younger ones. Okay, so these younger ones coming up, like Tiffany said, pay your homage. Don't come in thinking you know it all. Don't come in thinking, okay, I'm going to outshine them. No, you pay your dues. Dues are to be paid regardless. Like, you don't come in here acting like you got it figured out, because people have come before you. They have laid the foundation. They have paved the way. So pay your dues, pay your respects, and then watch how things just work out. So it goes both ways. Like, we should just help each other out, period.
But then they got some people, Tim, that think that their production is so much better and greater than yours that, in regards to when you help them, they feel like you should be happy to be on their bandwagon. And then when your stuff come around, they just that
Like
little
it's
stuff
nothing.
you doing.
I think that
we shouldn't do that.
I think
Y'all,
that
we
right
shouldn't
there.
do that.
I think that right there made struck a nerve with Shade. Heard Shade scream out something. I couldn't make it out.
What happened, Shade?
I didn't say that. Just a gesture, and all I'm gonna say is I've been watching, I've been supporting, I've been going, and some people, they're writing about the same thing. I'm sorry. And they're filling up venues only because they have the following, but your material is the same old stuff. And I see it.
It's like the creativity is gone down, but like you say, because of popularity, or because they may jack their ticket prices up sky high, and because people love them, so they're gonna pay them high tickets. That's how you generating the revenue. But where's the content? Like, where is the good material? Where's the creativity?
And we need to go back to the.
I mean, when you coming out with something every 4 months, did you really think about what you wrote or what you're bringing out?
Yes.
I like to try to think outside the box.
Is your plays, movies, a cash cow?
Because listen, I did my very first play last year, and I did it, and I had 2 good runs of it. I'm not, and currently my series is in post-production. I'm not about to write another script until I complete that in excellence. I believe in doing things in excellence. So I'm not going to be putting out a script every 2 to 3 months. No, it may be next year before I do something brand new. Because I'm trying to perfect what I already have.
Right.
But sometimes you can be in a season in your life that God has given you a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's
and
true.
when
I'll say that. Yeah.
I wrote a right to preach, and I could not stop. And I was 10 shows. Some of them still haven't done.
Mm-hmm.
But my hand couldn't stop going. He was giving me, and when he
Direction.
tell you to write,
Mhm.
you got to write.
Yeah.
So sometimes you do need to perfect what you got before you put other stuff on.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's great on that. But
Mhm.
And
sometimes
I agree with what you said, Tiffany, Miss Collins, because like Tyron and Vashawn know, outside of rotating actors in the sitcom, the mixed nut sitcom, every actor brings about
Headache.
something new creatively. So things would
Right.
change. I would add, like I told him, as long as it keeps bringing, making the sitcom funnier, I'm gonna add. So
Right.
you just take it as it comes.
Absolutely.
but we just want to stand out and get a healthy relationship, one woman at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Find you somebody to support. Find you somebody to take up under your wing. Find you someone to listen to,
Mm-hmm.
and then find you someone to coach as well.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
that and I think that we will be doing a justice to all women.
Absolutely.
And go and
Let's
get
help each other.
yes, and
Build
love
each
one
other
another.
up.
And be able to communicate and tell one another the truth. Everybody say, I want real friends, but as soon as you tell me the truth, they bad and they gone. And they don't want to talk
Yeah,
to me.
Curse you out and everything.
I'm just,
yeah,
Yeah.
you can't.
That's the difference between men and women, because like we can do that. We might be friends afterwards, might not, but I like me. It's kind of hard for me not to be honest with people. And that was like I used to be a supervisor, and they told me I was a terrible supervisor because I said what was on my mind. I don't like sugarcoating anything.
Yeah.
So that's what I say. Like when I work, I'm not your friend, and
Yes.
we're coworkers. So a lot of people don't know how to distinguish business and personal and business, because they put everything in the same category, and
Mm-hmm.
it has to be separated. And a lot of people cannot do that. That's why a lot of people don't get along with each other, because they don't know how to separate those two when it's two different situations. Because when it's about business only. You can't take it personal.
Absolutely.
well, I want to ask the panel, how do you do this? Help me out. Where you have not even asked, but you have people who's supposed to be your friends saying, okay, I'm going to come to what you got going on. And I've given 3 events now and you haven't showed. So how I'm salty because you saying you going to come. So I'm
Yeah.
not
So
going
they
to
have
start,
excuses every time.
huh?
So they have the excuses every time.
I don't even want to hear it. If you didn't show, you know what I'm saying? You said you was coming, or send me the ticket information, but you
You
didn't.
So
might just
here's
keep it moving.
so Shay, so here's my take on that, because I've experienced that, quite often. And so to me, if that happens and you call yourself my friend, call it tit for tat, call it petty. I'm human at the end of the day. If you can't even so far as make a donation, even if you can't come, don't look for me to show up at your event. I'm sorry. Call it tit for tat. Hey, I'm sorry. That's the law. Like what they call it, the law. What is that? The law of reciprocity. The law of
Yeah.
reciprocity is like, yeah, because I know Tiffany was talking about doing things out of your heart and everything. I get that, and I totally agree with that. But I'm sorry, there's also the law of reciprocity. If I got 3 events and you ain't showed up to not one, don't you expect me to even show up to one event of yours?
I've
Because
been doing it for 20 years,
like
and
no,
some people never showed up.
Well,
I've been acting, I've been writing, I've been doing stuff for about 20 years. I put on my page one time, I said, now some you have not been to my show in the last years.
I'm not gonna break my
And
back
you-
to come to
you
yours.
know,
Period.
Oh, man.
I'm not, it's not so much that because they may not do shows. Some people say, well, I just don't really do plays. But how many friends are doing this, writing and stuff like that? This is
Yeah.
Right.
that you should support. That's why God give us all these different gifts to share with the world.
Yeah.
Some people
Exactly.
sing, some people write, some people dance, some people
Right.
organize, some people can produce. We have so much that if we will come together, that we can make a mighty, mighty, mighty production.
Yes.
But nobody have it all.
Yeah.
Don't no one person have it all.
Absolutely.
But to answer your
Right.
questions in regards to that, I feel like grown people do what they want to do.
You make time. And
whatever
you
else
make
you wanna
time for
do.
whatever you want.
Grown
That's
people
true.
do what they want to do.
Yes.
So if they're not coming to your show, they're not.
That I won't come.
So what you do is stop inviting them.
I was just
And
about
it's
to say
something
that.
about
But
stopping.
I don't invite them. That's the thing. They come to me and say, okay, I'm going to support you this time.
Well, let me
And
ask
you don't
Tell them
show.
don't. Say
Shay,
please
do
don't.
they, even though they can't make it, do they even like give a donation or something?
One half, but I don't need your money. I need the butts in the seats. I want you to come see my talent. I want you to come see what's going on.
Well, some people can't. You know, some people can't make everything in it. And I think if they do something toward your production, whether they like it, they share it, if they buy a ticket, that's all support. That's all support. Sometimes people don't have it.
Yeah, and I think you should just keep it moving. I
Oh,
mean,
Yeah.
the
you know
first
I
thing to
do.
do is
You
be
know I
successful.
you know I am.
Yeah.
Say she wrote something. I can't read it.
That's not a friend Shay. I try to attend, but if I can't make my friend's event, I will always send a donation. But trust me, if we friends, I will show or donate a ticket and share your information. Real friends show up for one another.
Well,
Absolutely.
check this.
Hmm.
Okay, I haven't put on the production or anything yet, but everybody know I support everybody. No matter
Absolutely.
if I'm there or I give a donation, I have supported everybody.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So when I get ready to put on the production, I expect the same support.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be there with
Yes,
bells on.
I'm probably gonna be there. I'm probably gonna be helping
And you
to some
know,
capacity. We
Anika,
gonna
hey,
be doing
You
something.
know we are.
But
Anika's
it-
not lying. She's
Yeah,
really
she
everywhere.
always got her hand in helping in some. But Shade, I guess again, like I said, I don't know if I fully answered it, but if I were you, because you saying that you don't necessarily invite them, they're just basically offering to say that they're gonna come, but then don't come. The next time those same people do that, I'd be like, why you? I would be like,
I
why
didn't
you?
ask you for this live.
Why are you offering lies to me? Like I didn't
Exactly.
like don't offer lies. You don't even have to. I'm not asking you to come. I would just tell
Because
them
like
that.
you see what they're doing. Okay, well, if you say you don't have money, but that following weekend you traveling wherever else just to go do, it's you see what the people are doing.
That's
And
that
so it's
Facebook. That Facebook will get you in trouble every time.
will.
Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
time.
Like Tim say,
Social
they do what
media.
they wanna do.
They do what they
Grown
want to
people,
do.
excuse me, grown people doing like they said, but the best revenge is success. And anyway, that takes me back to a story in the Bible. You know, even Jesus, he wasn't supported by his own. He had to go and come back. Beyonce and so many people. So, you know, expectation to get all this great support where you from is never been, is from biblical times all the way up to now. So the thing of it is, it's gonna be people that don't know you support you faster than people that know you anyway. Most
Mhm.
people are not gonna support you until until it's become cliquish, you know, but until everybody else is doing it. Then they want to
Mhm.
jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
You
But
make
I
it.
Until it becomes popular to do it.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
But you know, most of my plays, out of all the people I've known, helped, supported, and done things for you know, most people in my audience I don't even know them. If that help you out any, that make y'all.
yeah.
But one thing we can do is form a sisterhood, and we have a sisterhood,
Mhm.
and we support each other back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I don't care how many times, you know, we do it and the same thing or doing whatever. We support each other. And if we start just with just a little crew, then we just add on and show people
Mhm.
that we're gonna show up and we're gonna be here for you because we understand how much hard work it takes. They don't understand how much work it takes, the tears you cry, and all of the bad stuff that happens while you're in production.
Boy.
Because Murphy's Law, anything that can happen will happen when you're doing that. I'm talking about from sickness to death to robberies to, I mean, it's like a black cloud is over
Anything.
your head.
Life.
Mhm.
But sisters
Yeah.
need you. We need
Yep.
each other. And if you can help a sister in any kind of way, don't sit back and wait for her downfall. Don't sit back and wait for her to do it wrong. Jump in and help out.
And don't go behind people's backs and talk about people. That's not good. We shouldn't do that. That's not helping build the sisterhood.
Mhm.
If
That's
you
true.
have something going on with the person, go to that person and talk to them about whatever problem you have going on. Well, don't talk about them behind their back. That's
Yeah.
not good.
But
Yeah.
so many
Mhm.
people are not don't receive that well when you try to go
Right.
to sometimes.
Right.
Sometimes that's why people do say things behind people
Always on
behind
the
their back,
defense.
because you don't really want to get into the confrontation with that person because that person don't receive the information you say well.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true too. But
Yeah. But I mean, as you know, as if you're going to be an evolving woman, you have to be able to accept that. Like you have to be able to own when you're right, own when you're wrong, and you have to be able to accept correction. Like that's part of being a woman, and that's also part of being a friend.
But you know, it's been my experience that most women won't admit when they wrong.
Well, a lot of people won't.
So your negative,
Bro,
Absolutely.
men, are y'all with me, men?
our
You
negative
right. You right.
being negative towards each other
I'm
since you
just
want to
saying,
say
you
that.
know, I never met one who admit that you was wrong. So how do you
Oh, now
deal
that's
with
not
that?
true because you met me, right?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Uh-huh.
Besides these three ladies right here and Shay.
Uh-huh.
But what? So like the old saying that women don't admit when they wrong. What have y'all dealt with that? I mean,
Oh
how do
yeah.
y'all deal with
And
that?
that's why people
Yeah.
talk behind people back, and that's the reason why
Mhm.
people go and express their concerns with other people, that they can actually get it out or get it off their chest, because a lot of people or just don't receive it, and it's a fight. Their friendship is over. They mad at you. It's a big deal when you're just trying to tell them something that you don't like, or something that they could possibly help them. They don't receive it, so that's why a lot of that happens.
Mhm.
Well, I want to extend this to any of you guys that are doing anything. I'm open to come help. You ain't got to pay me. I don't care about that. I will come help. Whatever it is,
Okay, what's your name? Because I'm gonna be calling you. What's your name? I'm gonna be calling you.
Free labor.
Jay. My
Jade
name is
Edwards.
my name is Tiffany Joseph. I got blonde hair. All my people connect with me because I will be calling you, sister.
Bashan have my number, and I'm serious about that. I don't mind helping. I do a lot of
she cool
stuff.
peeps.
So, hey,
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
Shade.
you.
you're welcome.
Thank you.
And just for the record, y'all stay tuned, because Anika's coming out with something real soon.
All right.
Keep your eyes open, ears open. It's coming.
Yeah,
We're gonna need
buddy.
all that
Are y'all
support.
gonna come and support?
Maybe.
I'll be
Nah,
having
I'm
bells
just
on.
joking.
Well, we want to thank our guests once again for joining us, Shade Edwards and TYRON Perry. Once again,
Thank
before we
you.
log off, can y'all just drop y'all social media handles so people can know where to find y'all? Shade, we'll start with you.
Shade Edwards
Put in the
or
comments.
Yes. Your
Let me see.
Facebook information or whatever social media outlet you use the most, you can just say it for the viewers to know so we can know where to find you.
Okay, yeah, Shade Edwards or Step to Express Productions, Mixed Nuts. Still,
You
I
can go
mean,
ahead and do the
all
same
these
thing.
good
Tyron.
things.
Okay. And Tyron, where can we find you?
Facebook, Tyron Perry. Instagram, Tyron L. Perry.
Okay. All right. So once again, thank you everybody for joining us on today on this episode of Everyday People, Everyday
Hey, hold on.
Conversations.
Before we end, I can't end before saying this. Over the weekend, I saw some of the amazing dancing I ever seen in my life
Where?
by Miss Nika Rika. Saturday.
Uh-oh.
Bashan is letting the cat out the bag.
Nika was making it clap without hands.
All right.
Oh goodness.
Anika,
Well,
Let me
guys,
just say that.
yeah.
Shock
But
me.
we are definitely past our time, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and close out.
we love
So
y'all.
we love y'all and we thank y'all for tuning in to Epic.
Thank you.
Tiffany Collins.
And
Thank you,
Tiptoe
guys.
Joseph.
And Bashan Owens.
And Anika Roseboro, better known as Nika Rika.
All right, see you
Thank
next
y'all for
Monday at
joining
7
us.
Thanks
o'clock.
for joining us,
Love
Ty and Shade.
y'all.
Bye. Show y'all. Love y'all.
Peace.
Mhm.